Hey guys, it's me Jenny, and a product review. So rare for me, especially doing like this. What the hell's with my hair? This looks weird. The product that I'm reviewing is the SoundLogic DBS12/1814G. It is a 2-watt Bluetooth speaker with a mini USB. You can't see it, I have autofocus off. It has a mini USB charging connection. It is rechargeable and has an auxiliary port which includes the double-ended 3.5mm cable. So, not bad. I got this on clearance. It's an alarm. I got this on clearance at CVS for about $2.50, marked down from $15. So not a bad deal. And I've been needing a Bluetooth speaker anyways. So let's get on with the review. You turn it on, you read it with a warm, happy noise. It goes straight into connecting mode. It is connected to my phone. Like I said, it's a 2-watt speaker, so it's actually decent. It has some good volume, as you heard. Let's see. It is rechargeable. I haven't tested out the battery life, but I did use it quite a bit the other day. Using the auxiliary port while I was in the kitchen. I had that going for like 3 or 4 hours probably, and it didn't die. So that's a good sign, but that doesn't give any indication of Bluetooth battery life. So no comment there. It does have controls on the side of it here, but they don't seem to work at all. I have it paired to a Windows phone, a Windows 10 phone, so it can be argued that it's because of the software here, or the firmware even. But I've had other Bluetooth headsets and speakers connected to this before with no problem. It also has a built-in microphone for making calls and such with, but again, I have not been able to access that function in any way. And the 3.5mm cable for it is not a, it's not a microphone port like a lot of the phones and newer laptops have. It's just a straight, it's an input cable for this, not output. So the best way to give you the example of how good it sounds is to first turn this off. Make sure it's disconnected. Okay, it's disconnected. This is my phone's audio quality at 40% volume. So it's a decent quality speaker. Not the best. I certainly wouldn't be trying to play music at a party or something on it, but it's good enough where if I need to play something, you can hear it. Especially at that just being at 40%. At the higher volumes, it does sound a little blown out, mostly because of the physical interaction with the case on the back, because the case is a little bit loose since it's damaged. But other than that, it's a reasonable speaker. Now, let's try the Bluetooth output first. Let's turn this back on. It'll give us the happy welcome noise, and then once it connects, it'll make another noise. It does take a second. There we go. That means it's completely connected. So that does take a little bit long, but given the price, you can't really complain. It's just a minor inconvenience. Just don't expect it at like the last second. Like if you're making a call and you want to put it on speaker, it's going to take you a second. So let's try the same song again with the Bluetooth. You'll notice immediately that it sucks. Yeah, it does that. It's got a little bit of a stutter to it, and that is not 40% volume. That is. It does a lot of stutter step. The audio connection clearly isn't very good. And like I said, the controls do not work at all. No amount of clicking on any of these buttons does anything. So, not very good as far as Bluetooth goes. And again, I know it's not because of the phone, because I've used other Bluetooth speakers and headsets in the past with no problem whatsoever. So it can't be blamed on that. It is fully charged. I made sure to charge it before doing this, so I know it's not battery power issue. And even then, that wouldn't explain why the buttons don't work. So it could be that this is just a very old version of Bluetooth. Entirely possible. But let's give it one more chance to redeem itself with the auxiliary cable, which is my primary use for it, as my laptop has very crappy speakers with no Bluetooth. So let's try the same clip once again, making sure that it is at 40% volume from the start. Here we go. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. No, okay, that was just me. That was my fault. So, there's 40%. The difference is it does have a little bit of bass to it, because it is a larger speaker as opposed to the ones built into the laptop and the one built into the phone. So it is usable. Does it function as a Bluetooth speaker? Unfortunately, not at all. But then again, given the price it was, I didn't really expect much to begin with. Now, one thing I can do is plug in both the power and the audio at once, and I basically have a tiny external portable speaker that I can plug into anything that has a 3.5mm audio jack, which is great, because that's what I use. Like I said, with the laptop and the phones, the Bluetooth is spotty at best on most of my devices, other than the Windows phone. Like, it doesn't work at all on the iPhone, and it drains the power 3 times as fast. Even just having my band connected drains quite a bit of power. So yeah, I know the band wasn't connected right now to make sure that it wasn't interfering with the audio signal. But yeah, it's a usable speaker. It does its job as far as being a wired speaker. Bluetooth, no, I do not recommend it. It doesn't seem to work. The buttons don't work. Audio quality is terrible. The stream of it, the actual audio stream is awful. So, no. Unfortunately, I can't say I like the thing. Do I like it for $2.50? Sure. $15, that would have pissed me off, and I would have taken it right back. But yeah, that's my review of this little SoundLogic speaker. If you can find it on clearance and you want a little wired or chargeable external speaker, it's not bad. It can still be argued that since I don't have anything else Bluetooth to test it on, it might work perfectly fine, but it doesn't work for me. So my own personal review of it is that it's not very good. Sorry. That'll do it for today. Thank you to my darling Matt for providing the music. It was his song that he created. It is a remix of the Castlevania theme, I think. It's not... Was that Bloody Tears? He called it Castlevania. I don't know if it was Bloody Tears or if that's the theme. Either way, the link is in the description to his SoundCloud. Go check it out. He actually makes very good music. And that's it for today. Thanks, guys.